Hello, this is my English speaking practice, and I'm talking about my personal development. And today I'm gonna build a sample application, sample game. I yeah, this is the practice. This is the plan. Um, I I've decided yesterday. So, um, I'm working on uh, I'm working on building a tool that is used for generating online board game template code. And yesterday I succeeded to generate code and build it by the tool. But it's the generated code is from the another game which is called Selfish, which is I've built I built and it is it is finished. But the code is complicated and uh, so I don't want to use the code as a sample. So as a tutorial of this tool should generate a sample online board game code. And yesterday I've decided Sugorok, which is a Japanese version of dice-based game. Yeah, and yeah, this is the wrap up, and from now I needed to create a minimum Surok application, and I needed to delete unnecessary codes from template codes and implement minimum features and improve the architecture. Architecture means the design of the framework that I've created. Yeah. And to develop a minimum Surok application, I needed to run the local server and check it on the browser. So this is the real application code, but the goal is to define the templated code. So I need to iterate some process, because to check the functions and functionality or features, I need to run it and I need to check it on the browser. So this process is executed by real application code, but the goal is to define the generated code. So I need to copy back to the templated code from this, and at the time the templated code contains the placeholder. So I need to copy back to I need to take care about the process of copying back to templated code. This is the the second process is about this. And after that, okay, after that, uh, it is supposed to be created. A minimum scope application is supposed to be created, and after that I will try to update the application with the tool. And it is about how to use the tool. The tool is not only generating templated code, but also generating some another templated code to add functionalities. So these three steps are my plan. Yeah. Before working on, I want to clarify the problem to solve. First of all, I want to create an original online board game. A lot. Yeah. And so it means I want to make the process of development fast and easy or accurate. And to do that, I came up with the framework to build an online board game, and I have improved it. This is the I have built 3 original online board game, and I have improved how to develop, and I think I can abstract the structure. So I mean it's a framework, so I can build a framework to build an online board game. And to make it faster, I want to use the AI coding agent. But if I use the AI, it is difficult to grasp all of the codes generated by AI. This is a problem to solve. So the solution is to build a tool, and the tool generates the code which is based on the framework architecture. Yeah, so the thing is that I have I've defined the framework to create an online board game, and I had better build a tool to generate codes based on the framework. Thanks to this, if I use the AI, I can ask the AI to use the tool to generate the codes. So yeah, the code is generated by tool even if it is executed by AI. The code is based on the framework, so I can understand it easily. Yeah, this is the solution. So in my assumption, when I create next original online board game, I will use that tool, but at the same time I will use the AI and I will ask AI to use that tool to generate codes. Of course, this tool is just to generate a templated code, but it's okay. The AI focus on the logic, and it is relatively easy to review the code only logics because it is single responsibility. It has a single responsibility, so so it's easy to understand and easy to review. This is my plan. So today I'm going to create a minimum Sugorok application, and this is for showing tutorial of this tool, and also this is to implement a tool, because if there is no sample application, it's difficult to grasp the tool, the architecture of tool. So this is important task. So let's work on. Okay. So let me show you how to generate initial code. Yeah. Bodoge Builder Conf um, is configuration file to generate code, and the project name is Sugoroku, and destination is generated, and this is the Cloudflare account information, but this is the dummy values. As long as it runs locally, any value is fine. And this is a secret to encryption, and yeah, this is a valid string as a secret. So run the command npm run dev init and file config file, specifying config file. The copying template to generated Sugoroku. Yeah, this is it. And in order to develop, how to develop? This is a monorepo project, and first of all, yeah, I will show you it works. First of all, how to I will open this project, new window. Projects. And run the task setup. This is for setup for each project, and in each project execute npm install command, and after that build core module, and which uses npm link. This is for the linking of the module, and build a core module is linked to the server side module and client side module. And after that, npm install is executed for server side and client side module, and finally npm run check is executed, and there is no errors reported. So after that, let me convenient. Let's open localhost 5173. Yeah, and the game rule is now it's selfish. It's about selfish. The important thing is able to create a room. But it failed, unauthorized. It is maybe I should restore how to clean the local structure. Yeah, like this. And to debug, I also copied the debug tool, but I didn't care about this, so I'm not sure this works. Let me maybe this to store the JOT token. At the file, so I should get how to register. JOT prefix file and player number. Yeah. So JOT. So now I changed the JOT file prefix like this, but these changes should be reflected on the templated side. So I'm wondering if I should edit here, but I don't need to do that. I will copy back to the templated code. So now I just edit this file, and after that I will copy back to the templated project. So let me let's remember this place should be updated, and this gonna be placeholder. This should be project name. Yeah, so to let's take a note. So this is the expected values. So yeah, there are two types of data. The first is like this. It contains the placeholder, should contain the placeholder. So it is not good just to copy back to the templated code, because in the templated code, in the real product code, this the value is like this, but in the templated code the value should be like this. So I should care about these kinds of data which contains the placeholder. So I will memo it. This value is used as a file name to store the JOT tokens. So yeah, I think first of all, npm run npm start player 2. player 2. Mm. Yes, registered. Mm. And to join the room, for just in case I will create third players and task players join for 3 and the room ID is here. Okay, but here is not reflected. This is because what? The WebSocket is bad request. It's oh, WebSocket is 400. but the error status code is 400. Missing query. In this function, the query parameter is expected, and this should be token, valid token. But why? So in the browser component, browser module, let's see the connection. Connect. Oh, I see. How is the existing code this is refactored, so connect. This is degraded. Like this. Yeah. So it's successful, and but the players are not reflected, and I need to modify the game logic state. There is a lot of unnecessary data field which comes from the selfish old online original board game. Yeah, but this is good. But how is the how about debug tool? Oh, I see. And join room is successful, but after that, let me check. WebSocket connection is successful, so we can yeah, this is good. So the debug tool is correctly generated. It's okay. So the next task is clean the game state and make the starting game process make the process of starting game, and at the same time I need to improve the architecture and design. So how to work on basically the logic state is here. Like this. I want to organize the structure. Game settings. Game result. Board is game specific. And player state is always also game specific. On the other hand, current player IDs number of players. And these three fields about next actions. So I want to merge it. This is also so for client, this type is defined here. For client, rather than for client, it should be a fixed mechanism. So to express next actions, for client has a UI data for each players, and the UI data is depending on the response types, and time limit is used for the time limit for the next actions, and this has a default task which is executed if the time limit is exceeded. And request validation, this is a request validation, and define who should take action and what types of requests should be expected. This is also about next actions. And task validation, and this is similar to request validation, but request validation is for the user's action. On the other hand, task validation is about the task. Task is executed on the server, and which is a unit of process to update the game state. So the difference is task validation allows to execute the default task or like that. Request validation is for the validating request from client. So these values can form a group of next action. So I want to change the structure. I don't come up with a proper name, but for example, next game flow. For client and this should be defined in the lib directory. Time limit is here. Request validation. Here. Task validation is here, and the requested and tasks. These types is specific, like a concrete type. So this is a game specific data. So in this file, this data is needed to be parameterized like this. So S means S is not good. Two server and two client. So S means two server. From server. Request map. Basically. Like this. So this is a framework, and this is one part of framework. The game logic state have to have a next game flow property which defines the how is the UI data at the time and how is the time limit, its deadline and default task, and how is the request validation. This is about who should take actions and what request type is expected, and what is the expected task type, like this. So developer need to define this object every time the game state is updated. Task validation. Yeah. And the game settings, this is game specific. This object is reflected on the lobby room, and the player can edit the game settings. And also game result is game specific data. But basically these fields are required or used at any time because this is so basic information for board games. And below this line, this is very game specific because is there a board and it is expressed as two-dimension array. Yeah, and what the how is the player state or like that. So this is the logic state. And let's think about Sugorok application. The player need to move across the board. basically Sugorok is like the basic flow is like roll dice and move your place. That's all. So board and players. Is there any specific field? I have no idea, but for the minimum Sugorok application, this is enough, I think. So let's clean the data. And the player's state gonna be more simple. ID, name, position. Remaining time is not needed. Vehicle, flags, like this. This is minimum. And how about game settings? Game duration, turns. I want to set the turns. And the cell is used the board. Type is not needed. Players is needed. Player ID. Like this. Connections. Position is important. Vehicle, alliance, raid construction. Yeah, made it simple. So simple, easy to understand. And how to proceed the modification. Let me think. I think we are looking at this page. Players not reflected and game settings like this. So how to proceed, how to advance the phase of development. we need to start the game for further debugs, so I should solve this. Yeah, let's see the server side. I've changed the process of starting game. I have removed the create room function because create room function can be merged into initialize method. This method is called when the room is created. And player ID and number of players. This is the player who have created the room, and initialize the joiner. Game parameters like this, and game parameters is like this, but if you want to update if you want to make it more configurable when you create a room, you can edit this field. This is the basic properties, and yeah, this game parameters is initialized here, and game rule initialize game state is called. So let me see this function, and this function is the interface is defined in the core module, but the implementation is here. Implementation is here, and ls logical state is updated now, but this information is old, outdated, so I need to reflect but I changed this type. In order to succeed the build of core module, I need to fix this module at first. It's a hassle. So basically, in order to run something, I need to fix this module at first. After that, it will be reflected on the server side and the client side. So let me check. Yeah. And this is the game seed. There is a lot of unnecessary field, but in order to keep compatibility, 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 compatibility. Compatibility, yeah. In order to keep the compatibility, I leave it as it is. Yeah, and let me see the where. Let me see the yeah. This is good, and city requiring lab game settings. Oh, I should have necessary field. I should have removed. No, I've removed necessary field without realizing it. This is important. This is used for time limit feature, so this is important. And resume task result SRTL. Like this, and oh, I see. Time limit can be no, can be null. Let's time limit request validation. Okay. Yeah, all of errors are solved. So I can move on the server side module, and let's see the initialize game state. Need to reflect it. Task refresh. Contrary to expectations, the build succeeded. The build succeeded. It didn't build. It didn't build. Just install dependencies. So the error is like this. Because ls is updated like this. It's so organized, but why? Let me copy and paste. Name, player ID, number of players, board, turn, game time, interest rate, current player for client. Next, game flow, game settings, and game result is undefined. That's okay. This is the default value, and game parameter is initialized and return it, and in the here the join room is called, and room owner is given to the function as a second argument. Let me take a look at join joiner. Yeah. And in this function, entered players are updated. Yeah. Hmm. So let me recreate. This is not good. Um, I see. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Need to update the client side. This is such a hassle than I expected. Hmm. So it should happen the errors in the client side. Yeah. And there are a lot of mm, without thinking. Okay. In the lobby room, this is a course. The screen got white. Looks nice. Nice. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, of course. Okay, so let me recreate. No recreate. Why? Hmm? Uh, Hmm. Yeah, the game logic data need to have the information about the game is started or not. How to tell you? It is updated when the game is started. So I need to fix the part of start game. I see. So when the game is started, let's update the turn. Thanks to this, in the client side, we can tell you the game is started or not. So let me open the lobby. Not lobby. It's switch lobby screen. No. In the game is waiting is like this. When the game is turn is more than 0, is waiting. Not waiting. Okay. But why the I understand. Create. I see. When the room is created, the data never comes from server. So I need to fix the API call flow, which is in the let me see. This is in this function the room is created and navigate to after that this component is rendered and need to call the fetch let me see the switch row is green. In this component, the fetch is called switch row is green. Yeah, this is called why that. This should be called wow. Let me do it again. It's waiting to yeah. And the server side session create a room and then WebSocket connection happens. After that how may I say it? Is waiting send message really okay, I see. There is a possibility to reach here. how to this is promise. I don't know that. How to I see. Like this and but the player is appended twice. This is about this caused in the server side and joiner initialize game state and then join room is called. Join room. I see. So no like this. Let me okay, I see. Good. And the first time it displays is waiting true, and then the result doesn't show up. So this means the first time this shows this condition didn't meet, so this function is not called, but the connection status is added to the dependency when the WebSocket connection is when the WebSocket is connected, this function is called again and this condition is met. This is called successfully. So we can see the information about this. And after that, I'd like to join task join players. And room ID is needed. Nice. And then yeah, okay, so give it a try. Nothing happened. Nothing happens. Start game in the lobby room. In the lobby room, start game. Yeah. Start game. Oh, I see. The error happens. Start game. Room.ts 51. Room.ts 51. The result is undefined. Let me see the start game. Why? Is there any error messages? I don't know. Start game. The number of players 3 and enter the players. rank 3. I'm not sure. Mm, ah, okay, so let's take a look at start. Start game. Joiner. This is good. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Ah, maybe. In this function, this uses storage. So here. Respond to all. Must be here. Must be here. Mm. Yeah. Mm. The town is not updated. Start the game. This is called this is called I don't know. We can see this log message and return the is updated. Um, I'm worn out today. This is so bothering me. And so it will take 1 week or 2 weeks, like that. I have to continue to develop about this. Today I'm going to finish. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.